Hey y'all, Natalie here, and happy International Scrapbooking Day. I'm here with the cherry on top, and I am offering you a challenge in the Facebook group, the Cherry Crafters group. I'm going to link everything down below. If you are not in the Facebook group, go join and come join me for a chance to win a prize pack. The prize for this challenge is These Days 12 by 12 collection, sponsored by Cocoa Vanilla Studio. It's a really beautiful collection, and so you definitely would want to win it. So my challenge to you is to create a layout using my favorite things. These are a few of my favorite things. I'm going to list them off for you right now. They are foliage, sequins and gems, rainbows, watercolors, manual die cuts, journaling and storytelling, and a clever title. So I'm going to award a point for every item from my list that you use, and an additional point if you use your own favorite thing on the layout. And you will post them in the Facebook group, and you will tell me everything that you use so I can tally up the points, and then the winner will win the These Days collection by Cocoa Vanilla Studio. So I'm going to use all of these favorite things on this layout that I'm creating now. I have a gessoed background, white paper. I have photos of me and my friends from a wedding we recently attended, and I'm using this new collection. I think it's called Beautiful Things by Bo Bunny. It's so gorgeous, but it's a rainbow collection, and so rainbow is not necessarily always primary colors. In this one there's no purple, and there's not really I guess like a red either. There's more of an orange, but anyway, I have this fun cut file. It was created by Paige Evans. It's for free in her Facebook group. I will link that down below. And it had candy hearts in it, but I took it out because I wanted to have bubble gum in it, which the bubble gum is actually going to be sequins, but I wanted to have bubble gum because my title is going to be I Choose You, CHEWS. And that is like my punny title, so that goes with my clever title idea. But my journaling talks about like choosing your family and choosing your friends, which is part of the theme of this wedding we attended. And so I thought it would be funny to do like a bubblegum machine and say choose. But I'm creating a shaker in the cut file where I cut out the hearts. And it's a little crooked, but that's okay. And I made those lines like thicker with an additional piece of cardstock because I knew I was going to have to pop it up with this foam tape. And so I needed the lines to hide the foam tape, if that makes sense. So I just like kind of cut out a thicker line and stuck it along the front there. You can't really even tell that it wasn't the original cut file. So I'm just going around the edges. I went ahead and I added acetate at first, and now I'm going around the edges with foam tape. So there'll be a little gap, and then I'll add another piece of acetate, and I'll put the sequins in there so that they have room to kind of move around as a shaker pocket. I also used glitter cardstock from Memory Box. It's a 6x6 glitter paper pad that I picked up from the store, and it's fabulous. And this one is a silver glitter that's like iridescent, so it kind of has like rainbow shine to it, which I super love. I use a bunch of different sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps, but I didn't use a single sequin mix. I kind of pulled from different ones because I wanted the exact colors that are in the Bo Bunny papers. But you can see I added a lot of silver stars, and I thought I might be able to put the journaling behind there, but that's not going to work out, but that's okay. But I'm super happy with how it looks, and it's going to go right there. And then I'm going to just kind of show you the way that I'm putting the photos down. So far we have sequins, gems, and glitter, which are some of my favorite things, as well as rainbow colors, which is another favorite thing. Now I'm going to take these off and I'm going to work on the background. All I'm going to do is some splatters, but I'm going to do like a lot of splatters. So I basically chose all the colors that are in the Bo Bunny paper that I'm going to use at the top and the bottom of the page. And I just did a lot of splatters, big splatters and little splatters with different color watercolors all over the background of the page. And honestly, I probably could have not done gesso on this, but I am adding quite a bit, so I wasn't going to risk it. And plus, I wasn't really sure what I was doing when I first started. So you can see I'm just adding all of the colors. I think there are 5 different colors in that. So there's another watercolor. There's the watercolor element of my favorite things, as well as the rainbow. So I'm going to pop up the entire gumball machine on foam tape. Oh, but first I am going to rip off the top and bottom of my layout to just use that beautiful rainbow paper from Bo Bunny. I'm gonna just add the strips at the top and the bottom. I will use my ruler guide that's there on the glass mat to make sure that I am keeping my layout 12 by 12. When you rip off a little bit of your layout and add more, sometimes it's hard to ensure that you're just staying within your 12 by 12 parameters, because you do want it to fit inside a page protector. I mean, I do, maybe you don't, but to each his or her own. But yeah, I'm just going to stick those strips across the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to just use my hands to kind of pull up those ruffled edges and just make them like a little dimensional and really fun. I like it to be, you know, rustic. That's my theme, my rustic sparkle theme. We definitely got some sparkle going on here. So let's see what's next. So I have everything back on the layout. It's going to be time to start sticking down. I'm showing you, I have those little balls. They're going to be like gumballs, kind of. That was the idea in my head anyway. So I'm going to use the foam tape to stick down the cut file in the shaker. And of course, I don't put any tape behind the sequin part, because you'll be able to see it because it's acetate, it's clear. So I'm going to stick that down right there on the left, and I'm going to arrange my photos how I want them to be. What else are we missing here? Oh, there we have it, manual die cuts. I love to use manual die cuts. In this layout, I'm using Alpha dies, which was in my title. I used the same silver cardstock and Heathered Alpha by iCrafter. And I made the title, I Choose You. I also used my Tim Holtz, I think it's called Garden Foliage die, to create those foliage you see over there in white. So just because you're adding foliage to a page does not mean that has to be like true colors of plants. I love to do glitter foliage too. That's like one of my favorite things to do. But today I chose to do white, because I already had so much going on in the background. So I thought that that would not detract, but also add like nice texture and everything. So that one photo, I am going to pop that up just because it's layered on top, and it just kind of balances out the popped up gumball machine. So these stickers are from Heidi Swap sticker book. They're like silver iridescent. They just work so beautifully with the silver glitter paper that I had been using elsewhere on the page. So I stuck that down party time because we were at the reception of their wedding. And now I'm going to add a little bit of the foliage on top, and a few of those little balls that look like gumballs. And they're not really necessarily the exact colors that are in the rainbow colors on the page and on the Bo Bunny collection, but they were just bright, and I don't think that they like contradict or take away from anything in the layout. So time to stick down the title. Let's see. I think we have everything. You can see I have my journaling and storytelling over there on the left. I have my cover title, which was also made out of manual die cuts, as long as the foliage, which was made out of manual die cuts. I have watercolor, rainbow, sequins, and gems. That's all my favorite things. So I got it all in. I'm going to stick my affiliate link down below if you would like to go shopping today. A Cherry on Top does have a nice little celebratory code. I think it's 20% off of your whole order, which is a really great deal. So you can go shopping today. And if you're not on the message boards, I highly encourage you to do so. This is posted in the Facebook group as a challenge, but we have so many challenges. I mean, there's probably 50 ways to win a prize over on the message boards. So you definitely should join up. It's such a warm and welcoming environment, and super fun, and so much inspiration going on over there. So I just added 3 clusters of foliage and some gumballs. And there was a best friend sticker in that Heidi Swap book, which was so perfect. So I stuck that at the top of the photo of me and my best friends. And those cute little silver stickers is the third element. You know, I love to use 3s and visual triangles. So I just kind of directed the reader's attention to the journaling and storytelling. I know not everybody always includes journaling on their scrapbook pages, but that is part of this assignment because I think it's a very important part of telling your story through scrapbooking. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please join us in the Facebook group and enter for a chance to win the These Days 12 by 12 collection sponsored by Cocoa Vanilla Studios. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great scrapbooking weekend. Bye, y'all.